We've bounced around a lot as a church in our first 7 years. We have met in Woodbridge, Core City technically. We've met in Midtown. We've met in the North End for most of the last several years. But when we first moved to Detroit in 2018, we had our eye on a section of town. And the first building actually we ever looked at in Detroit to use for the church was in this area of town. Earlier this year, the people who own the building where we meet currently told us that they were going to be doing renovations, and that when that happened, we would need to move and be elsewhere. And then they said, we do have a building though that might be a good fit. And so it happened to be in the area of town that we've always wanted the church to be in.
Yeah.
Corktown. Come on. 1441 Brooklyn Street is the Call Glove building.
Yeah.
And this is now going to be our new permanent home.
Let's go.
Let's go! Come on. This building is awesome. It's newly renovated. So it's clean, it looks great. It has a parking lot next to it that we could cram about 50 cars in. And it has a little park that's across the street. Mudgie's Deli, one of the best places to get brunch in Detroit, is right next to us.
Next door.
Plus, we're just a couple blocks from Michigan that has like every place, including Slow's Barbecue, that you would want to eat.
Right.
And for those of you who have endured the Boyer Campbell building and Eightfold, this building has heating and cooling.
The Lord provides.
The Lord provides. And the best part of all of it is that the second floor where I'm standing right now is going to be ours all the time. We're not gonna have to set up and tear down for the main service.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ours 24/7.
So good.
We'll still be setting up for kids and tearing down kids, but this is an improvement in really every way, and the kids space is gonna be an upgrade from where we're at currently.
Yeah.
So we are moving to Corktown. We've signed a 2-year lease on this building, and it's going to be our home for the foreseeable future. Now, you might wonder, why is it that we've wanted to be in Corktown? Well, it's not just like a move out of convenience or a random thing. We actually believe God set this up, and we believe being here is strategic.
Yeah.
Isaiah 60 verse 22 says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And we believe this is the right time. So why Corktown? Well, Corktown is a strategic area of Detroit. It's an area that people come to from all over the Detroit metro area. I think over Christmas, Michigan Central had like 500,000 visitors or something like that. And of course, the $1 billion renovation at the train station is attracting attention both locally and even nationally, even internationally. Part of the agreement for Ford to take over that building was that they were gonna move 2,500 full-time workers into the train station complex. So not only is this area exciting because there's businesses and there's restaurants, but there's gonna be workers moving here that are gonna be looking for places to live. Apartments are being built all over.
There's a school right here.
There's a school right here. We're in the middle of the neighborhood as well. So this is really a strategic place to be able to reach both this neighborhood and the Detroit metro area. What I love about Corktown is it's a gateway to Southwest Detroit and even to downriver, but it's also a gateway internationally. The Gordie Howe Bridge and the Ambassador Bridge are both close to here. In fact, when you cross over the Ambassador Bridge from Canada, the train station is the first building you see, and you land in Southwest Detroit just a few minutes from here. So we believe this is all very strategic, and God has opened the door to have an impact for the gospel in this area and beyond.
Yeah.
Corktown, in addition, has a very high young adult population. And although we want to be a diverse church in every way, that is kind of our core group probably is young adults. And so they can even walk to church if they live close by here. It's a diverse neighborhood, and it's also really cool because it's Detroit's oldest neighborhood, and yet it's kind of at the center of the renewal or the renovation of Detroit. And we've always had a heart as a church to be a church that has a foot in the past and a foot in the future.
Yeah.
And we believe that our faith is ancient, and we get to lean on that tradition of the over a couple of millennia that our faith has been around, and we want to embrace that. And at the same time, our faith has never been more relevant And God is always up to doing something new. And so we want to be a church that both embraces and honors the past and the future. And Corktown is a perfect example of that.
Right.
Detroit's oldest neighborhood, and yet leading the charge, not just locally, but even into the future of the automobile industry and et cetera, et cetera. So it's kind of a picture of where God is taking us as a church. So you might have a few questions. I'll just try to answer them as quickly as possible. When are we moving? Well, this was a sudden thing. And so we're actually going to be moving March 22nd. It's just a couple Sundays from now, but we get the chance to be in here for a few weekends before Easter. And we wanted to be here before Easter so that when people come on Easter, they can come back after Easter.
Yeah.
We're going to be going to 2 services. This is a smaller space, so we're going to start immediately with 2 services. But it's not even just about the size of the space, it's so that we can reach more people.
Yeah.
9:30 and 11 gives people more chances to come and more options. And that's just a strategic move to see more people be able to be reached. So all of that is happening quickly and we're excited about it. And you might be wondering, well, what if the church grows and what if we max out these 2 services? Well, that's a great problem to have. If that were the case, we've talked about a 3rd service, maybe in the not too distant future on a Saturday night, which could help us be able to reach this area of town even better, reach new people. And beyond that, we've always been a church that had a heart to be in more than one location. So maybe God would open a door for us to be planting another cross and anchor in the Detroit metro area.
Yeah.
So all that to say, maybe what is it that, if you're watching this video, what do I need to do? Well, a couple things. One is pray. This is not a move that we've considered lightly. We've prayed about this. We've gotten counsel about this. We've asked for wisdom about this. And we believe that this is God opening the door for us to be here. But His work only happens with His power. And so we are a church that moves forward on our knees. So be praying for this move, praying for the transition, praying for all of that, because we can't go forward without God going before us.
Yes.
Secondly, spread the word. Maybe you know somebody in this area. Maybe you want to invite somebody to come to church. People come here from all over the Detroit metro area. So post about it, like posts, repost posts, tell your friends and family, and have them come and join us. Third is join a team. We need as many people as possible. Going to 2 services, we need to multiply not just service times, but people and teams. So maybe you've been waiting. This is your time to get involved. Kids ministry or welcome team or set up and tear down or hospitality that will continue to grow. And then lastly, what you can do is come with us. Every time we move locations, we lose a few people. We don't want that to be you. This is only 9 minutes from where we meet currently. So even though it's another neighborhood, it's an easy place to get to. And so would you please come with us and don't get lost in this move. This is a move that enables us to both reach this neighborhood, which we want to really embrace the Corktown neighborhood, but also the broader Detroit metro area. So cross and anchor in Corktown. Let's go. How do you feel?
Great.
Me too.